UK, the coronavirus is starting to massively impact international sport. The Six Nations has been affected. The F1 and European football have all basically fallen afoul of this contagious virus. Now, the Women's Six Nations, 2 games have been called off. That's Italy, Scotland in Italy, and Italy versus Ireland in Ireland. And Italy versus Ireland in the Six Nations, again being played in Dublin next weekend, has also been called off. When the organisers at World Rugby and the Six Nations rescheduled these games is anyone's guess. The last time rugby was in this situation was in 2001 with the Six Nations with the foot and mouth outbreak, where Ireland had to play their 3 home games in the autumn. Now, with the game becoming more professional and with a very congested fixture list for both club and international rugby, we shall have to wait and see when these games get rearranged. In F1, the Chinese Grand Prix has been called off. Again, when that is rearranged, it's most likely at the end of the season if it gets raced at all this year. Infantino, the FIFA president, has come out and said football will be affected more widespread than just the Italian Serie A, Serie B and Serie C leagues. We have seen games played behind closed doors. We have seen games called off. Now, he has stated that, yes, this may impact other European leagues, Champions League, Europa League. It may be a more widespread impact, but at the moment they are keeping an eye on the ball. The IOC and the Olympics and Euro 2020 are the 2 big sporting events coming up later this year. Japan's obviously been affected badly by the coronavirus being spread from China. The IOC and the Olympic Organising Committee have no plans right now to postpone the Olympics. They're keeping their eye on it. That's worrying for me that, they say they've got, it should be okay, contingency planning. But we'll see what happens with the Olympics if any events have to get moved or put behind closed doors. Euro 2020 again in the summer. We'll see what happens, but generally this is flu season in the Northern Hemisphere. So we will expect, cases to start dropping. They are already dropping in China. We could be over the worst of it. I think we've reached the peak, but we will see what happens. Again, the tournament organisers, because this has been played across the continent rather than in one country as a host country, as per normal with this Euros, this could mean, it could really affect Euro 2020. So that's another event later on in the year we'll have to keep an eye on. But at the moment, the Six Nations Rugby Union is affected, the Chinese Grand Prix is affected, and European football at a local level in Italy has been affected, although that could become more widespread. So we have to keep our eyes open. But honestly, I think the media is over-exaggerating the risk faced. Treat it like normal flu. Normal flu, if you've got an underlying health condition, you have to take extra precautions anyway. If you've got young kids, you have to take extra precautions anyway. If you're pregnant, you have to take extra precautions. Treat it like the normal flu. Take the extra precautions that you're already advised for. And to be honest, you should be okay. But there we go. I'm going to leave that there. Sport is starting to be affected. If you live in an area where sport has been called off, sport matches played behind closed doors, let us know. But it's starting to have a much wider impact globally than was initially expected. Thank you very much for watching. Place your thoughts below, and I'll have some more videos for you very, very soon.